Agent versus broker. Okay, let's be honest. You've probably heard these terms thrown around like they mean the same thing, right? But what if I told you one is basically the boss of the other? Getting this simple difference right is one of the most fundamental things in all of real estate, and we're going to break it all down right now.
You know, this image really nails the way most people see it. The agent is out there, front and center, showing the house, while the broker is somewhere in the background running the show. And that's a pretty good start, but the real difference? Well, it's all about legal authority and responsibility. Let's get to the one thing you need to know. All right, I want you to forget all the complicated, jargon-filled definitions for just a second. Seriously, if you only walk away with one single idea from this whole explainer, please make it the one on this next slide. This is the golden key to everything. There it is. Broker equals boss level agent. Just burn that phrase into your memory. This isn't just some catchy slogan, it's the absolute most important concept for understanding the entire power structure in real estate. And this visual just illustrates it perfectly. Think of it like a video game, okay? The salesperson, or the agent, they're at level 1. They're on the front lines, making things happen. But to get to level 2, that's the broker level, you gotta have more experience, more education, and you unlock a whole new set of abilities. You reached the boss level. So here's the more official take. A broker can supervise agents and, this is key, run their own brokerage. See that magic word right there? Supervise? That is the legal power that comes with that boss level title. A broker isn't just a manager. They are legally responsible for every single agent working under them. So this whole hierarchy, this entire boss level thing we're talking about, it really all boils down to answering one super simple question. Who supervises who? This chart just makes that power dynamic crystal clear. Look, the agent, their authority comes directly from the broker. Think about it like this. An agent literally cannot operate on their own. Their license has to be held by a brokerage that's run by a broker. The broker is the one who can operate independently, and they carry all the ultimate responsibility. And here's the perfect way to picture it. It's like an organizational chart. You've got the broker sitting at the top, and all the agents are operating under that broker's license and their authority. So every single agent you ever work with has a broker behind the scenes who is ultimately on the hook for that entire transaction. It's a legal requirement. Okay, and for anyone out there studying for their real estate exam, lean in because this slide is pure gold. This is your hot tip. If you're taking that test and you see a question with words like supervision, management, or responsibility for others, your brain should immediately just scream broker. It is one of the biggest clues you'll ever get. All right, so I think we've totally nailed the agent versus broker difference. But you know there's another term that gets tossed into the mix just to make things even more confusing. So let's clear that up right now too. Right, this is the question. People use agent, broker, and realtor as if they're all the same, but they are absolutely not. So where does this title fit in our hierarchy? Is it like level 3, the super boss level? Well, the answer is, it's not even on the hierarchy at all. And boom, this slide just cuts right through all that confusion. Broker is a license level that's issued by the state. It gives you legal authority to do things. Realtor, however, is a professional membership. It's a title you get from joining a club, not a license to practice. One is about what you're legally allowed to do. The other is about a professional group you've chosen to join. So let's just break it down one more time. Super simple. A broker license, that comes from the state government. The title realtor, that comes from joining a professional organization, the National Association of Realtors. And that's exactly why an agent can be a realtor and a broker can also be a realtor. The key thing to remember is one is a legal status, the other is a professional choice. They are not the same thing. So why have we been drilling down on this so much? You might be thinking, okay, I get it, but why does this actually matter? Well, understanding this difference isn't just about trivia. It has very real consequences, whether you're taking an exam or you're signing a multi-million-dollar contract. Okay, let's boil it all down. What are the absolute must-know takeaways? Number 1, our golden rule. A broker is a boss-level agent. Number 2, that magic word that defines all their power is supervision. For students, that word is your key to acing the exam. And for every buyer and seller out there, that's your protection, knowing that there is an accountable broker overseeing the entire transaction. So I'll leave you with this. The next time you're looking at a real estate contract and you see that line that says responsible broker, you'll know exactly what that means. It's not just some random name. It's the signature of the person with the ultimate oversight, the person in charge of supervision. If you got that, you've totally nailed it. Thanks so much for joining.